Not to expecting, probably expecting to face Henry up top, so maybe just a bit of a tactics trying to get in the heads a little bit. And Dan was,
of course, at the other end for the Outlaws, and Clark immediately gets off the mark to the edge of the circle. Just going to be one, and the Outlaws man, to say the least.
Yeah, to say the least. There's not much he hasn't done on a cricket pitch in T20, and it might be Dan Mousley opening the bowling this end to the big boundary to try and just take an option away from Hales. Take a slog sweep out of it because it's such a long boundary out there.
Well, he is such a dangerous batsman. He's going to get off the mark. Craig Miles doing the fielding, so he's a little bit sweaty out there. And I mean, Henry in the last couple of games, they've tried to have a little go at him, haven't they? Particularly last night. And T20 wickets to his name for Henry Brooks, and he's going for runs to start with here. Not timed particularly well. It's going to be cut off on the boundary edge on this occasion by Maxwell, but they'll get back for Tucker. It is a 5-4 split, but that leg side looks incredibly unprotected, and Hales has gone! And Henry Brooks...
Looked like a lovely ball, to be fair. Just watching it on replay now. So it just comes back off the seam and flicks the top of the stumps, and that's the length.
So far, just 3 off it, and the wicket of Alex Hales. Shoveled into the leg side by Munro for a single. Maxwell again doing the cricket, did very well. They must have hung the seaweed up and decided it was going to be a good time, and talking of good times, Munro has decided to have his first of the afternoon. And they're on to 17 for 1. Just advanced down the wicket there, Liam.
It's a shot of the highest quality. Look.
So again, Clark looking to force the pace. This time he goes down the ground, and it's to the right of Mo.
Bowling in, and how easy he's making it look. That's a great shot.
Lovely pick up from Clark through the covers. 5 overs gone. 1 more left in the power play. And again, winning that power play so important. I know they've not lost so far there in the competition this season. Ticking along very nicely. Last over the power play then. And again, that's clubbed to the leg side. Not quite the 6 that Munro was. 31 for 1 then. That's short pulled, and again, same spot. Not quite as aerial this time, but equally as brutal. And 4 more.
Ball before, and then there he sat right deep in his crease length and make sure Joe has to play a good shot.
Quite loopy at times as he starts his run up, and he's just got the better of Lintott at point, and that's all the way for 4.
Power play after being so dominant so far, but with this field, any width is a gimme to a player of Joe Clark's.
Here's Maxwell in again, and he almost fed it to him, really, didn't he?
Yeah, it's not exactly what Glenn. And they've got to up the run rate, so there's always going to be something from this over, and if the win.
Second maximum for Munro. This time he cuts it away, makes a bit of room. It was only going to be 1, but it's gone through the arms of Craig Miles. At which point Liam will leave us. He will be back later, and that one's hooked in the air, and too much on that. It's another 6. He's in again, and bowling to Clark this time, who's gone big and he's gone long, and he's gone all the way to the boundary for 6. And now it can do, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think Clark was just looking at
the bat as well, as we shall discuss in due course.
He's got his Phoenix bright orange boots, and he's cut away for 4. First ball again by Clark. So first bowler edge passed in the T20 as well, as a bear, of course. And he's in, and that's full, and that's been given the treatment, the full treatment from Colin. It certainly is. That's what was that stat you gave us at the start about the percentage of 6s he hits?
It was.
No, actually, it's you. We don't fancy it. Immediately had to hit his straps. Oh dear. Well, he's just floated that up, hasn't he? Right into the slot. That's for sure. 97 for 1. Lintott's in again. That's got too much on it. That boundary's too short for Munro. 6 more.
Yes,
yeah,
please.
Go for it if you can.
Well, to date he's got 5 career T20 centuries.
Lintott's in again. Oh, he's gone for the reverse. Oh, and Davis almost got there with a catch.
To go for the ropes, and then he's been getting in and out of the over very well.
Look how far across he is off stump. And again, he's picked that one away. Well, he's batting outside of off stump. He's taken his guard, and it's another 6.
It'll reverse it there.
I mean, look at his stance there on the replays. Just about his right leg is just about on leg stump, but everything else. Miles back into the attack, and he's picked up off the pads.
That is a serious shot from Munro.
He wasn't the only one. Miles is in, short, pulled away, and it's going to yield that boundary, is it? No, that's a great stop. Superb bit of fielding by Jake Lintott with just 9 balls of this innings gone. Munro has rocked back.
Huge.
I mean, he's even on his back foot. He's not quite made the top tier of the Scriven stand of the innings.
Just thinking as well, though, look, it's the 13th over.
Oh, yeah, 2 balls left of 13.
So.
Mowing it again, and he's gone once
That
more. That could be caught, and it is! And the catch is taken by between those two. did some damage, 122 runs in total, and it came in 11 points, I think. The ability to get over 200 has just become much more common, and that's a good shot.
It's out. Just gained a bit of momentum and then let it slip away.
The 40s for Clark, and that's a big shot to the leg side, and it's 6 runs. It doesn't have to be that huge. Players take big wickets. 1-4-3 for 2, 6 overs to go. Short into the leg side, 6 run, 47. Ali in again. He's gone big, straight down the ground.
That's
that one's very big. Takes a wicket.
I'm not sure anyone's quite got Hassan covered. That's
Short.
a very good shot.
Yeah,
Very quick on his feet. Uses.
If he can get out here, it could be a really good over.
That's an incredible shot.
Carved in the air, and it's all the way for 6. Just wait.
Back. He's almost baseballed it. It's flat batted, and he's had great all speed, and it's cleared by a long way as well for the next few years.
On down the ground straight, and that's going to be all the way. Is it for 6? It is. 17th over. Really good shot. Just made room for himself, didn't he?
It's a really good shot, but it's why we do our hard yards in the winter and our training, and that's very well bowled.
Yeah, he's bowled it. Look on the replay.
Yeah, just an off cutter. But he's that hard, heavy length, which he's been superb so far this over, and let's hope he finishes it off.
Oh, he's ramped. Oh, and it just about goes over Danny Briggs' head.
That's a superb shot.
And it's 4 runs.
Over there from Henry, he's dragged the momentum back a little bit. I think it's the first time not to be under 10s since.
That they want to here, the Outlaws, but what can Craig Miles do to stop them? Short and into the leg side, and 4 runs.
It's a good shot with this field. It's a short on jab, and it's gone through cow corner, and it's a really good bit of back.
194 for 3. 2 balls to come in the over. That's outside the off stump and not where you want to be. And Clark carves it away. Over.
Sometimes that can happen in T20 in any cricket, you know. Now it's a really big ball for this last over. Clark played for a kind of reverse scoops he did at the end of the previous over.
That's a full ball.
Full toss and 6.
That's 6. Yeah, no doubt about that.
Is that a no ball or is that just 6?
Has he got an
No, it's not a no ball.
No.
No, Clark wants it.
I thought, again, he's asking the question to say, are you sure? But there's no signal from the umpire, apart from the arms in the air. It's quite tight as well.
Bears.
Straight back down the ground. Lintott! He's dropped it.
But might get
run out. No, don't think he is run out. They get the 2, and they